Two cases, two very different outcomes. One guy gets 3 days and the other's bond just got jacked to $50,000. What went wrong? This is a courtroom gold. Watch till the end.
Mr. Curry, Your Honor.
I believe he's pleading on the newer one, and the older one's being dismissed, if I'm not mistaken, on the cause numbers.
That's correct. The newer one we're pleading.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Curry. How are you? Thank you. How come you don't show up?
I'm not from here. I wasn't able to get here in time. I didn't have I didn't know my way around good enough. I had lost my phone. I didn't have transportation.
Where are you from?
Mississippi.
Does he have a significant criminal history?
Does he have what?
Significant criminal history or kind of?
I haven't. There is out of state. I don't know what you would call significant, Your Honor. I would call it medium.
If you keep, when you show up to court, things happen. When you don't show up to court, you got to also understand that when you keep picking up theft cases, Mr. Curry, when you keep picking up theft cases, they're going to hit you with a felony because they can use this to enhance your punishment to a felony, and then you're looking at years instead of days.
Mr. Curry, when you keep picking up theft cases, they're going to hit you with a felony. Next thing you know, you're looking at years instead of days.
What did I just say? Good. That's right. I just want to make sure that you're understanding. Don't pick up any more because you could be looking at years instead of days. You understand?
These are his only Texas charges, Your so you know.
You can use your out of state and still enhance it. You understand, Mr. Curry? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you cannot change this or undo this. You understand? How do you plead to the offense of theft? Guilty or not guilty?
Oh, good.
Are you guilty of this thing? All right. I'll find you guilty. I'll send you to 3 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 3 that you've done. Just be careful. Don't pick any more up. You understand?
I'll ask him a question real quick, Your Honor? Okay, you understand these are the target cases, yeah? Okay, that we talked about. Pleading guilty to one and they're dismissing the other one as part of the plea bargain. You understand that? Okay.
Greg, are they both at target?
Yes.
Mr. Curry.
But I want to make sure he understands what he's pleading to, Your Honor, because with the hesitation there. Okay. Theft is, taking the property from target, passing all points of sale. Okay. And so if you did that and you want to plead guilty today, we can proceed this. If you didn't do this, like I told you in the back, and you're innocent in these, I do not want you doing this today. Okay. So again, when judge asked you, are you guilty or not guilty? How do you plead to that? Tell judge.
I want to tell you one more thing, Mr. Curry. When people pick up cases at certain locations, they put your picture on a wall so that every time you come in there, they might be looking. And if you go to the same place, they're going to know who you are. So as soon as you get there, they're going to have eyes all over you the whole time, and they're going to be looking at you.
Target's got your face on the wall now. Walk back in. They'll be watching you like hawks.
If you go back to this target, they're going to have eyes on you the whole time. Do you understand? So probably be good. Just don't go back to the target here. You understand? Are you sure you want to still do this? Are you guilty of the offense? Okay. Okay, great. All right.
Thank you.
Very good luck, man.
All right, come on this way.
Today.
Okay. Great. So I guess we'll roll it to Monday then.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Judge may approach.
Bobby Styer. He's got a bond violation.
Ready? Come up, Mr. Styer.
Not sure why he has this device on his phone.
I don't know, but a bond condition is a bond condition. And when you don't live up to the bond condition, there are consequences. Just like anything in life. When you have a criminal case, you have conditions that you have to live by. And when you don't, there are very serious consequences.
Bond violation? Device locked out? Oh, you thought the court was playing. Nah, actions have consequences.
Mr. Styer, you're on bond for fleeing a police officer. So. The report is that your device is in lockout, and it's been in lockout since 10/24.
Judge, can we address the need for this bond condition?
I don't remember the case, so let's do PC real quick,
Yes, Judge.
and then we'll go from there. All right.
So on August 17th, 2024, at approximately 2 a.m., the officers observed a vehicle with a defective tail lamp and tried to initiate a traffic stop. The vehicle had ample opportunities to stop at multiple well-lit parking lots, but drove 0.46 miles of the final stop location. The defendant had red glossy eyes and continuously, I apologize. The defendant had red glossy eyes and the vehicle was running, and the officers also observed a slight odor of an alcoholic beverage from the defendant's body. The defendant had slurred speech and repeated, "I'm just trying to go home. I came from work," but the defendant could not specify his place of work. The defendant denied drinking alcohol, and the officers found an open container of color XO brandy container under the driver's seat and a Taurus pistol under the passenger seat without a holster.
So what bond conditions were on there that they're alleged him to have violated? Let's see. You gonna help me out?
Sorry?
This is Styer,
Yes.
please.
I have one here. He doesn't have any previous violations. It's just that the device is in lockout.
What device?
The ignition interlock device.
So they put an ignition in a lock. I guess the magistrate put an ignition in a lock on it.
Charged with DWI.
Yes, conditions were ordered on August 28th. And
I get it, but he's alleged of alcohol in the car. I don't know. How, I mean, begs the question, why didn't they charge him?
It should have been a deviation of the judge. We're talking to this officer. It should have been a different charge.
I can't say this should have been a different charge. We're supposed to, officers are officers. We're supposed to allow them to do their job, and when their job doesn't rise to what folk think it should be, then all of a sudden they didn't do their job right. We want to talk to the supervisor. Officer didn't charge him, he didn't charge him. So he only got charged with fleeing. I don't understand why he's got this device on
Did
his
they
car.
do field sobriety tests?
They did not, Your Honor.
There was no DWI investigation done at the scene.
Was there any indication that he was intoxicated?
Yes, he had slurred speech, red glossy eyes.
And an odor of alcoholic beverage.
Yes.
Maybe the officer didn't think it rose to the event. At any rate, the officer didn't call it in as a DWI. And whether the state thinks it's shoddy work or not, we don't punish the defendant because the officer did shoddy work.
DWI signs, but no DWI charge? Rookie cop or not, this dude's luck ran out when that test came back dirty.
Punish them for having bond conditions and not.
I fully understand that, and that's why I wanted to address the need for the bond condition as well as the bond. I understand that the machine's not working or it's in a lockout status, but I'd also like to address why. Why are we having it? So you didn't put it on there.
I didn't, but I think that it's a reasonable restriction when it is, for all intents and purposes, they just didn't charge it because maybe they had an officer that was a rookie, didn't know what they were doing. I can't tell you how many reports that I have see here that might as well have been written in Mandarin, you know?
From the defense perspective, this is.
I understand
the
it.
facts that we have to work with, and if they've got a rookie or if they've got a shoddy investigation, that shouldn't be his fault. Then that's their
But
issue.
it is his fault for not complying
Absolutely.
with the bond condition. That's what happens now, Mr. Styer.
Just don't say.
What? What can you possibly say that can help?
I don't, like I was saying, I don't understand why it's locked. I called the people about it. I told them never, like, it's a troubleshoot with your device. We'll try to figure it out on our end. But they never gave me no information about what to do.
He can remedy that today, Judge.
No. I want to figure out now. I'm not going to let him go and then try to figure it after the fact. I'd like to do it now.
So,
What do you think? Do you know why it's in lockout?
I don't, that's what I'm looking at right now. So, because for all of our other devices, we have things sent to them, but since we have a third party vendor for the addition error log, I don't see anything on the 24th or past that until the email sent to the DWR.
Would you mind looking into, please, as to why it's in lockout? It might take a little bit.
I
And
understand.
have you take a seat in the jury box while we figure this out, and then maybe 5-10 minutes, we'll come back and we'll
I
see.
understand.
And then,
From the defense perspective, we should still address the need of this. I mean, the officer is part of the state. He is part of the state's witnesses. They didn't make the allegation. They didn't file the charges. I'm still contesting outside of the fact that the machine doesn't work. And mind you, he didn't make the machine. He doesn't calibrate the machine. If the machine doesn't work, that could be no fault of his own, and we can correct that today. But if
let's do this, Mr. Slider.
yes,
I was gonna send you now for a drug and alcohol test. Let's see what pops up. No,
that's fair, Judge.
see how he's been behaving while he's on bond.
My drug test comes back with nothing on it. It will leave.
Yes. This question is if this drug test is free and clear of any alcohol, any drugs.
Let's cross that bridge when we get there.
We'll do,
Send you
Judge.
for a test now, and we'll go from there. If you're clean, it'll go a long way for you. If you're dirty, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Sir.
My only concern, Mr. Styer, is public safety. Nothing else matters in my life. And if you're gonna play adult games, or if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes or you get adult consequences, right?
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, $50,000 bond. Hope that brandy was worth it. Mr. Styer.
When you act like a child, we treat you like a child. If you do great things, then we congratulate you and reward you, right?
Sir.
Okay, just take a seat for a moment, Chair. We'll be
Thanks,
back. All right, Mr. Slider.
You can-
So,
you can go ahead
if
and-
I'm not happy with it.
I know.
It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. He's in lockout. A court order is a court order, you know? He's in lockout because he failed to go get it calibrated. Not because of this, not because of that, because he didn't call, no. You failed to go get it locked down, or you failed to go get it calibrated. That's why it's in lockout. I send you to go to test, and now you're testing positive for alcohol. Guess what happens now? That's right. Actions have consequences, Mr. Styer. He goes with you. I'm sorry, but I can't continue to do it, man. It's unacceptable.
Judge dropped the hammer. It's unacceptable. Bond revoked. Game over.
Judge, are you revoking his bond? What are you gonna set the new bonds at?
5,001.
5,000 more than the original bond,
Oh,
or just 5,000?
what's it at now? Is it 100?
Let me check.
It's at 100, so 5,001.
So $5,000 bond, okay,
5,001, yeah, okay.
okay.
Was it here? All right. Sorry, Kavita, but
It's okay.
it's just too much.
Thank you, Judge.
Which case shocked you more? Drop a comment. Smash like and subscribe for more real courtroom dramas. See you in the next one.